something for you, but keep it to yourself. I'm feeling curious, want to explore it, nothing too serious. Forget the world for a minute, before we know it, the future's the past. Seize the moment while we're in it, hold on to each other as long as it lasts. I don't care about forever, 'cause sometimes forever is over so fast. Hush, hush, baby, come on, here with me, I want for you to go. No need to worry, there is no hurry to stay, we'll take it slow. This feeling's too intense, we can't ignore it, forget all common sense. You're my rush of adrenaline, this pure euphoria, I feel it kicking in. Forget the world for a minute, before we know it, the future's the past. Seize the moment while we're in it, hold on to each other as long as it lasts. I don't care about forever, 'cause sometimes forever is over so fast. Hush, hush, baby, come on, here with me, I want for you to go. No need to worry, there is no hurry to stay, we'll take it slow.
Something else that's new this year.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
It is Game 7. At stake, a trip to the NBA Finals. Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Houston Rockets at Toyota Center. Looking at Houston, Game 6 wasn't close as they were soundly beaten, and now a deciding Game 7. No room for error as they look to make a return to form tonight. This is what it all comes down to. One game, one winner, one conference champion. What can we expect, Jet?
Well, Game 7, statistically, would say that the home court is the difference. However, as a player, you don't think that way. You think one game, 48 minutes, one shot, one opportunity to win it all. Give me that every time.
You know, it's a fact, Ernie. Both teams, when they start the game, they're going to be pretty tight tonight. But once they get past the first quarter, things will start to open up. And the team that plays the smartest is the team that's going to win.
Thank you, Kenny. Thank you, Shaq. And now we go out to Kevin Harlan as we get ready for the tip.
And that shot should leave no doubt as to where we are tonight. It's the Toyota Center here in downtown Houston, Texas. Thank you for joining us for an NBA playoff thriller. Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals. Only one team will advance. Who will it be? This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It'll be the defending NBA champion Golden State Warriors facing the Houston Rockets. You look at Houston. The good news is they'll enjoy home court advantage for this, the deciding game.
And really, a deciding game like this, everything's magnified. And sometimes that can be a challenge. But the best players find a way to channel that energy. Playing in front of this great home crowd, I believe, can only help.
And, you know, that's probably why the visiting team traditionally has a higher winning percentage in deciding games than in any other game in the series. But still, like you said, you wouldn't trade home court for anything with a one-and-done situation.
Now it's ended down to David Aldridge standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, when Kevin Durant came into the NBA, he fudged a little about his height. He told the team staffer to list him at 6'9". He said, "I thought it was cool to say that I'm a 6'9" small forward. That's the prototypical size for a small forward." Of course, guys, he was selling himself short. He confessed that he was recorded at 6'10" and 3/4 with no shoes. So with his shoes on, he's 7 feet tall. Kevin?
And KD is certainly a rarity, DA. His length and height and athleticism makes him a nightmare for any team he goes up against. The Rockets win the tip. Now Golden State's starting five. Thompson and Durant, the sharpshooters at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. And he comes up with the deuce.
Outstanding presence of mind. Hardness constantly looking for the open shooter.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Now, here is Harden. The feed to Paul. Ariza outside. Launches it. No good there. The Warriors go the other way with it. Their offense came out big in Saturday's game.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And you know, Greg, they were sinking shots left and right, and that's got to be demoralizing for the defense. They were in a real zone.
Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
And, you know, Kevin, that's what they want, an uncontested look from the perimeter. Sadly, they came up short on that possession.
Good work there as it goes.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Harden kicks to Capella. Here's Tucker. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Tucker's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Durant, here we go. And there it is for him.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high, makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
Paul dishes to Harden. Here's Ariza. Ariza with another miss.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Patrolling the perimeter well and didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A-plus defense.
And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Got to respect the long-range shooting of Ariza now. A capable shooter from downtown. Watch out.
Here's Durant. Good D by Ariza. Houston's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Paul outside. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, I like how Capella stays one step ahead of the posse on defense. Has a real good sense of body control.
It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleash chaos moment.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Paul with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Curry with the steal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Curry's got his first basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Paul with the ball. Back to Capella. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. Left side Ariza. Houston moving it around. Capella with a screen on Curry. And here's Harden for three.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And Curry, here we go. That's it. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
The 3 from Harden. Harden missing again. Warriors leading by 4. Now Durant shoots over Tucker and off the front iron, and in it goes. 8 points for Kevin Durant.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
They're getting theirs before the defense can set up.
Perfect execution. That's how you take advantage of a transition opportunity.
For Houston, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Capella kicks to Paul. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Boy, the floor awareness of Chris Paul. Gotta respect that. I mean, whenever one of his guys is open, he's getting the ball to him quickly and on time.
Ariza with the rebound. Rockets trail by 6. He kicks to Capella. And Curry pulls it down. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Here's McGee. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. McGee's got 6 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Harden, no good.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall from the court. In this first period, they've been aggressive and extremely focused.
Yeah, this is a big lead right now, a big one, and they've seized momentum and showing no signs of letting it go.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
Absolutely, Greg. I mean, they're getting crushed, killed, hammered, pulverized in the post.
Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. The 4th spot held by Clint Capella.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Harden against Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and here we go with Durant. Nobody. Oh!
Starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
Yeah, and they've come out strong. I mean, clearly they've been the better team so far.
And they double up Paul. Tucker with the ball. Now Green defending. Ariza has the open look. And it's off from three-point range.
Boy, he's having a tough time right now. Seems like he's forcing his shot a bit to me, Kevin, not letting it come in the flow of the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Warriors?
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Gordon's checked in for Trevor Ariza. The free throw drops for Durant.
And that second overall pick back in the 07 draft Were there a do-over, Durant would unquestionably be the #1 pick.
Now here's Paul. Paul is doubled. The dish to Tucker. On the wing, Gordon. A beautiful reverse layup. Gordon's got his first basket of the night.
Nice to see Gordon use his touch down low. I mean, not the biggest guy, but still skilled at scoring close to the bucket.
Durant, the pass to Curry. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Paul. It's stolen by Curry. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
The Rockets again can't hit.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game. That athlete.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow! Are you? Oh, my goodness. Well, I love the speed that Durant has. I mean, fantastic at slashing into the paint and scoring right at the rim. That length of stride of his and his speed, lethal combination.
Passes it to Gordon. Over Thompson. And it's Gordon missing. Warriors leading by 21. And again, Kevin Durant. Durant's got 21.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
There's a screen. Here's Gordon. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the evening. So for the Rockets. Nene, he's checked in for Capella. And Mbah-a-Moute comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Green in for James Harden. Different look here for the Warriors. Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. West comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
One shot, gentlemen.
That free throw good from Eric Gordon.
And, you know, when Gordon is healthy, he's extremely effective. I mean, he's a high-motor player who strokes it well from deep, actually strokes it well from everywhere.
And from the opening tip, they've just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Clearly in great rhythm. They've got it going on, I mean, in a big way. Excellent job at establishing a huge lead early on.
Timeout called the Rockets. Pass to Green. Houston moving the ball around. And Mbah-a-Moute against West. And Mbah-a-Moute can't get it to go. And now running up the court. West pushing it up. Launches the three. They get it again. Pachulia. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Everyone on D looks a step slow in transition as they keep getting beat down the floor.
Here's Paul. Back to Ba'amute. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. Warriors leading by 21, but Julia kicks to Iguodala. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Gordon with it, picked up by Thompson. And they double up Gordon, tipped away. Green dishes to Gordon. Back to Green, jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Hey, watch Andre.
Here's Iguodala. Second chance effort, and the layup good by West.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
And now West running the floor all by himself.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
And I tell you what, Greg, they've worked hard for this lead. Their play calling has been superb, and the execution even better.
Paul is doubled, feeds to Gordon. Back to Paul. Here's the three. Here's Nene. And it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. And the whistle blows, so a chance here for a three-point play.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
Yeah, you know, continue to pour it on them. That's what they want to do right now, doing their best to put this game out of reach and in the win column.
One shot, mind the lanes.
The Rockets shooting 40% here in the early stages. Gordon with no one around. Another miss by Houston. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. He gets it in there. And that's now 8 points for Klay Thompson.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Feasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
Wasted no time on that one.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And it's Iguodala with the jam.
And a terrific percentage here in the first half. You gotta love their rhythm and the flow with which they're playing.
I agree with you. I mean, they just look comfortable out there, taking what the defense gives them and then capitalizing with no real problem at all.
Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Boy, I like how fast, how quickly he went up with the shot, realizing that his man had no chance.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and the wide open shot from Green. Green missing again. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And here's Gordon. He's got 8. Got a piece of it. Here's Thompson, and the layup is good. Thompson's got 10.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Yeah, and you can tell they feel like they can get inside whenever they want to. I mean, it's been carte blanche, full menu for them, and the defense really not offering any resistance.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Golden State Warriors. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. And we'll be right back after this. Hey, talked to Chris Paul, and it's clear he was born to play the point guard position.
Fortunately, I've always been vertically challenged, so I've never had to play power forward or center on anybody's team. I've been passing and getting into the lane, dishing the ball off to a teammate, helping people score my entire career.
Vertically challenged, that's classic coming from Chris Paul. But, you know, seriously, Greg, he's taken that challenge and made the most of what he's got. A terrific play.
Really, and you know what? He's actually turned that challenge on his head when he goes right at much bigger players and uses their size against them.
Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Playing smart in this first period. Credit their unselfish play.
Yeah, and you know, that cohesion is really impressive, Greg. I mean, they know how to get each other going and feed off of each other, and that's crucial.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Rockets. Chris Paul and Gordon are the backcourt pair. Luke Mbamute out there with Green. Then it's Nene in at the 5. He dishes it to Mbamute. Sinks the triple. He has 6.
No explanation for giving up these wide open looks. Total breakdown. Unacceptable defense.
Pachulia, good.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Now here's Paul, and they double up Paul. Near the three-point line, it's Gordon. Here's Nene, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Look at the intensity of Nene, one of the strongest guys in the game, phenomenal at scoring the ball inside.
To the paint. And here we go, Warriors running again. Here's Pachulia, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Pachulia's got 12 in the game.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
Fast break points, the edge goes to them, and those quick buckets are easy money. I love to see that.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here is Mbamute, kept alive. Gordon with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Gordon kicks to Paul. On the wing, Green. It's rebounded by Livingston.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I'm sure he's frustrated, Greg, because nothing is falling right now. But he's going to keep chipping away at it, and that's the attitude. Stay with it.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Gordon against Young. Iguodala with the steal. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Green kicks to Mbamute. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Mbamute has got his third basket of the night.
I tell you what, it does not matter who's shooting. The defense has got to be better at getting a hand up on long-range shooters. You've got to challenge the shot.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Nothing wrong with that. You got to be flexible. When something isn't working, you adjust, you modify, you go to something else. That's what the best coaches do.
Is checked in for the Rockets. James Harden comes in for Chris Paul. Bell is checked in for the Warriors. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And that one is hammered home.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Dishes it to Nene. And here comes Livingston, leading the fast break.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Fantastic speed on the break. Speed kill, showing no mercy in transition there, partner.
Screen by Mbamute. Harden kicks to Mbamute. The three-pointer, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Gordon with it, and Young picks him up defensively. It's stolen by Bell. For the finish. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
And there's the explosiveness. The 7-foot wingspan of Young plus a little bounce ability. Bang!
The Rockets have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And it's Ariza in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball. Ariza's got 6.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Pachulia bounces high off the rim and drops.
And when he squares up, his height makes him a tough assignment.
Yeah, and he knows how to utilize that size. He takes advantage of it. And that's why he's able to take his time on these shots, because he knows he has that extra height advantage.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Houston shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Shooting 2.
Free throw. Mbamute. Good. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nene. And Mbamute drops them both. Here's Pachulia, then Pachulia with the dunk.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
Harden kicks to Capella. Count it, good.
And, you know, Capella is so strong that you really got to wrap him up if you're going to commit the foul on him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Rockets.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Boy, I tell you what, it's really impressive how Capella has improved his role so quickly, Kevin. I mean, he's a starting caliber center known for his defense, but continues to make strides on offense, too.
Gordon with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Capella kicks to Harden. On the wing, Gordon. Off target with his 3.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul called on the Houston Rockets. The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Rockets have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. And they double up Gordon, kicks it to Harden. Over Livingston. That one off the back iron and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
His three-pointers off the mark.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Shots good from Young.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Harden draws the double, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Pachulia. Kevin Durant comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Curry subbed in for Young. And here's Golden State. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Green, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
And it's about the tempo, guys. It favors them, and just look at that score.
And, Greg, you know, they're really controlling the pace and game right now, rushing, pushing the break, and leaving the defense in its wake.
Tucker with the ball. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. Here's Capella. He feeds it to Harden. Here's Ariza. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 9 points for Trevor Ariza.
And Ariza has great confidence in his shot. A dynamite catch-and-shoot player. Durant, no good.
Houston's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Ariza no luck. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's hard to avoid fouling Durant, but the problem is he hits nearly 90% of his free throws for his career.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Two.
First free throw is good. Kevon Looney is checked in for Bell. Good on both.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And, Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Outside Gordon. For 3, Trevor Ariza again. Ariza's got 9 points in the quarter.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his 3rd of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Harden left side. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Hey, Harden is seeking contact. He is hunting bodies when he drives. He's so good at just getting his body into the path of the defense.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
You've really got to appreciate how smart Harden is. Incredible at changing pace and gears quickly. Keeps the defense very much off balance.
He hits both from the stripe.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact. Oh!
Talk about bringing it. Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
Pass to Tucker. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Capella sets a screen for Ariza. To the middle. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. 5th, Kevin Durant.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Count it! Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The Rockets shooting a meager 37% for the game. Screen by Capella. Harden gets to Ariza. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoners slam right there, guys. Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Houston making a switch here. Paul's checked in. The Rockets shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Up again. And it's Looney with the rebound. Smooth sailing for Golden State. And it's Green with the jam.
And beginning to pull away. Really effective play calling halfway through this one.
Well, you know, you got to give them credit. I mean, they flipped the switch, and they're not looking back now.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. Here's Curry. 8 points for him. Here's Thompson. Here's Green. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Paul against Curry. Paul passes to Harden. Capella sets a screen for Harden. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good. Harden's got 5 points so far.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. And Green slams it in.
Terrific timing on that pass, placing it in a great spot, ideal spot where his teammate could score.
And Tucker has it in the corner. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists in the game.
That defense was totally lost. Don't know how you let a shooter get off such a clean look from beyond the arc. Come on, you got to pay attention.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
The pass to Tucker. On the wing, Green. Here's Capella. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green. The feed to Durant. Blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup. Durant's got 29 in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The offensive rebound. Harden gets the bucket.
You've got to be mindful of Harden at all times, especially when he's close to the basket. I mean, he really knows how to finish inside.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Looney, no good.
Boy, the defense was great. Superb, stellar, platinum level. Can't really contest that shot any better than that.
Thompson against Harden. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Hey, he's not going to mess that one up. Capella, when he's that close, count it.
2 on the clock. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Houston gets called for the foul. The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First free throw is good.
And the former Davidson star has come a long way. Curry, without a doubt, the best shooter I've ever seen.
No good on the second free throw. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is always such a pleasure, have I told you that enough, to be on site at these postseason games. Alongside Shaq and Kenny the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson.
Ernie.
What?
I can do your voice.
Can you? All right, let's
hear it.
Yeah, let's try it.
All right, ready?
And it's always such a pleasure to be on site at these postseason games. Alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson.
Whoa, that was
spot on.
incredible.
Thank you, Ernie. I
That was
appreciate
spot
that.
on.
Incredible.
I've been practicing that for a while.
That is tremendous.
Thank you, sir.
That is tremendous. Well, for the Warriors, they really came to play in the first half of this Game 7. They did not hesitate to put their stamp on this game in a hurry and are showing everyone right now they want to move on. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
They've done a lot of things well, but the way they've taken care of the basketball, valuing each possession so critical to the tempo, so crucial to the offensive flow. They've got a great rhythm, as smart and as safe as they're playing. They made it clear they're not going to beat themselves today.
Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
So that'll do it for now as we send you courtside with Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K crew for the start of the second half.
And welcome back to this Game 7 as we get ready to get back into the action. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And through the first two periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to. Just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, you know, good things happen when he cuts to the rim, Greg, and you cut into the heart of the defense like that, makes things easy.
Welcome back. We hope you're enjoying your Memorial Day. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. The Warriors shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay in the backcourt. Durant and Draymond Green, talented forward duo. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Tucker can't get it to go.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
A shot by Paul, nobody around. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Always one of the league's most accurate.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Tucker can't get it to go. Warriors have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Curry. 12 points for Klay Thompson.
And such a smart pass from Curry. There isn't much this guy can't do with the ball in his hands. He sees the whole court.
Ariza no luck.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Thompson with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
90 seconds now into the second half. Screen by Capella. From deep Harden. Warriors with the rebound. McGee's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
1 for 5 on offense. A slow start here in the second half.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And so here is Houston. Capella with a screen on Curry. Here's Paul. And too long on the shot. The Warriors have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Curry's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Ariza kicks to Paul. McGee with the block. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Unable to get that one. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Got a piece of it. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Second is Clint Capella.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
And they double up Paul. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. Really, it's about valuing the possession. It seems like he's trying to manufacture offense out there rather than just letting the play develop.
Timeout called the Warriors. Little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Curry gets the bucket.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Paul with the ball, picked up by Thompson. The Rockets with another miss.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Durant, no good. Ariza outside, And Harden wide open. He shoots. Good on the triple. Harden's got 10.
So pretty to watch when Harden gets room to shoot from three. I mean, his release, picture perfect. I think it's going in every time.
Ariza against Durant. Paul with the three. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Durant. Here's McGee. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. 8 points for him.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity. And, you know, that pass wasn't deflected or anything, Kevin. Don't see that often, an unfortunate, unforced turnover.
Some changes for Golden State. Young comes in for Kevin Durant, and it's Livingston in for Thompson. Here's Curry with the three. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 4 assists now tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And that's how you answer back.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, go right back at them. Show them you can shoot from outside all night long.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Ariza with it, and Young picks him up defensively. To the inside, Tucker. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
I mean, his field goal percentage isn't good. He's not helping his team out there shooting this poorly.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Green kicks to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And, you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
Back to Harden. He kicks it to Paul. Houston moving the ball around. 2 points. That one goes. 14 points for Clint Capella.
That's just too easy. I mean, you can't let him post you like that.
Yeah, where's your fight? You got to show more fight than that.
Houston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Harden kicks to Ariza. There's the dish to Capella. The 3 from Harden. The Warriors pull it in. Now the Warriors moving it up. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by McGee. McGee's got 4 assists in the game. And here are the Rockets now. Paul outside. And Tucker has it in the corner. It's good from long range. Tucker's got 12 in the game.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
And Green slams it in.
And you can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way the entire second half.
And, you know, Greg, it's hard to ask for much more than that because they're getting to their spots and they're knocking down the shots.
Capella with a screen on Curry. That's tipped. It's off his leg. And it's whistled a kick. Houston making some changes. Mbahumute comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Eric Gordon subbed in for Trevor Ariza. Golden State also making some changes. Belly's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Steph Curry. Harden kicks to Mbahumute. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 14 points for him.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Nene, he's checked in for Houston. Gerald Green comes in for James Harden. And that one misses. The Rockets shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. Kept alive. Here is Mbamute. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Mbamute has got 16 points. Here's Livingston, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision. He has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
Gordon outside. That doesn't go either for Gordon.
Well, I think the defense got really lucky there. I mean, you can't afford to give up wide open shots from deep.
Bell. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Hall with the buckets.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And the stuff by West.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
Paul kicks to Mbamute. Nene, the screen. Green with the ball. And it's Iguodala picking him up. Jumper off the screen. Nene. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Iguodala no good. Gordon against Young. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Nick Young.
Gordon's got a great ability to draw contact. You got to respect that. He's an aggressive scorer who makes it tough on the defense, even if they get physical with him.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. All free throws good from Eric Gordon. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. There's a screen. Here's West. Got a hand on it. Green kicks to Paul. Another miss by Houston. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Iguodala. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Green. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by West.
And I think these are the shots he's got to avoid taking. I mean, already struggling. He's not helping his team right now looking at those shots.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
And it's Green with the jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic. He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Pass to Mbamute. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Mbamute got 18 points.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Iguodala, that's good.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
No coverage that time. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
The shot by Nene, no good. The Warriors shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Iguodala with the bucket.
Man, I like the aggressiveness of Iguodala. I mean, remarkable at taking it all the way to the rack.
Paul outside. Pass to Nene. Got it. Good job in the low post. Nene's got his third basket of the night.
I don't think they have anybody to blame but themselves there. I mean, that's just inexcusable to let a guy get this deep inside.
And for the Rockets, they're shooting 41% for the game. Green kicks to Gordon. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Iguodala. A floater. They grab their own miss. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Bell with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. They get the rebound. Yep, that one goes in there. 10 points for David West.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And they double up Gordon. Feeds it to Mba Amute. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback. That's now 8 points for Nene.
A guy like him cannot be left alone around the hoop. If you do, it'll be buffet style all day long. Plenty of seconds right there. Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Out to the wing. And Baamute kicks to Paul. Screen by Baamute. Right side, Gordon. Over West. Drilled it right as the clock hit all zeros.
Wow, what a clutch shot. He's got nerves of steel.
Woo! Gotta have big-time nerves to hit a shot like that at the buzzer.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, able to put on a show for the ages. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Now Paul. They've got Nene. Johnson is out there with Luke and Baamute. Then there's Gerald Green, and it's Paul in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. The Warriors shooting just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Scooped up, Pachulia. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. The free throw drops for Pachulia. And Pachulia drops them both.
2 shots.
Here's Cook. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Oh, tough play. Boy, did he have to fight to get that one to the rim.
Paul kicks to Green. Green draws the double. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Green draws the double. He dishes it to Mba Amute. Shot clock at 3. Paul with the 3. That shot no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Knocks it loose. Here's Looney. Mba Amute pulls it in.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Exactly. Can't play it any better than that, Greg.
That's in coming off an assist from Johnson. And Mba'amute's got 20 points. Iguodala with it, picked up by Nene. Iguodala, that's good.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Yeah, he's clicking right now, and at the right time too, Greg. I mean, playing with a bunch of confidence in this fourth quarter.
Pushing it up. Here's Pachulia. Bucket is good. He's got 20.
Boy, good job firing the pass inside there. I mean, all his teammate had to do was catch and finish.
Here's Green. Johnson in the corner. From downtown. Offensive rebound. It's deflected. Pachulia, good. Pachulia's got 6 points in the quarter.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Hey, get CP3.
Nene outside. Johnson wide open. He fires. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, they're dialed in, locked and loaded from outside the arc. It's all about the triple so far.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here's Looney. The 10-footer finds the target. And here is Paul. Outside, Green. Dishes it to Johnson. Nene with the screen on Iguodala. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And Mba'amute's got 11 points here in just the second half. And Iguodala gets it to go in on the assist from Cook.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
And Green gets it to go.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
The shot by Looney, no good.
And, you know, even though they're up, he's been off his game this quarter, having trouble finding the basket.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Warriors have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Always enjoy solid, good passing. Easily setting up his teammate. Does not get any easier than that.
Over in the corner, Mba'amute. The three-pointer, no good. The Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Kept alive. Iguodala, that's good.
Defense, for me, just hasn't made the commitment to sprint back in transition, and that's why you see such a huge differential in fast break points.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. You want to be aggressive offensively, but at the same time, you need defensive balance so you can get back in transition.
Cook lays it up and banks it in. And so it's Houston with it. Now here's Green. The tray. Shot's good from Mba'amute. Mba'amute's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Here's Looney. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here is Mba'amute. The three-pointer off the mark.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Livingston, no luck. And for the Rockets, they're shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Paul with the ball. And here we go with Cook heading to the hoop. Here's Livingston. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Vitally important. I mean, if you relax for a second, you're cooked. You're toast. They learned that lesson there.
And now, in transition, here we go. Iguodala.
Oh, yeah.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Goes up the baseline, and the shot is good. Iguodala's got 26 points.
He's been on the roll this quarter, really leading the way for his team right now.
Screen by Ba'amute. Nene dishes to Johnson. Paul, right side. Another miss by Houston.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Cook. No good on that one. Some solid D from Paul. Here's Nene, and slam dunk by Nene. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has, to find a teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
Here's Iguodala. Here's Pachulia. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. 24 points for him.
And you can see how this game is going. I mean, put a body on somebody.
Exactly, man. Come on. You got to be physical down there. There's got to be some intensity and some physicality on the board.
They grabbed their own miss, and the shot's good from Nene.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Houston making some changes. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for Mba'amute. Ariza comes in for Johnson. And it's Harden in for Paul. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Golden State. Harden the pass to Nene. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Two shots.
Two.
That free throw, no good. And the Warriors with some changes. Bell is checked in for Kevon Looney. Young is subbed in for Durant. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Anderson can't get it to go. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Cook, good. Cook's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, I mean, he's been orchestrating all game at a high level.
Yeah, making his teammates better through his passing. Greg, you know about that because you did it. Great job sharing the ball.
Well, I appreciate it, partner. Always important to have somebody keep rhythm in the game.
And here's Harden for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Here's Pachulia. Offensive rebound. And he uses the glass on the layup. Pachulia's got 10 points here in the second half.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Ariza outside. Anderson with the screen for Green. Kicks it to Anderson. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go. Ariza with the bucket.
Love seeing Ariza pull up from here. Solid shooting form. A complete score.
Pachulia, good.
And that's how you move the basketball. Awesome passing leading to the bucket.
And for Houston, they're shooting very well right now. 52% in this fourth quarter. Green kicks to Harden. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send him to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the stripe.
2 shots.
Two.
Free throw drops for Harden. Harden hits them both. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And there's the call on Nene. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's Cook. It's good.
Boy, I love watching the ball get into the post. Reminds me of my days doing work down there. When you have this kind of positioning, scoring is simple.
Here's Harden on the wing. Anderson wide open. And it's off from three-point range. The Warriors shooting has been just uncontainable. 72%. Cook. It's rebounded by Houston. Nene's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Another miss by Houston.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Sinks it from just inside the baseline. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. Harden dishes to Ariza. He feeds it to Green. Anderson, a screen on Bell. The drive by Green. A beautiful reverse layup. Green's got 9 points in the quarter.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy. Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Better safe than sorry, right?
1:30 left in the game. Harden, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Harden's got 10 points in just the second half.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Warriors.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
Young inside. Ariza covering. Shots good from Young.
Yeah, I like that lean back release. Hard for any defender to get to Young's jumper.
Anderson, a screen on Bell. Harden draws the double. Fires the three. The rebound by Cook. And here's Golden State. Young with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Ball's knocked loose. Young against Ariza. This one for three. Good on the three-point shot.
And they're just living beyond the arc here, really the entire fourth quarter.
And, you know, this is the time to do it. Sinking triple after triple. And it ends up becoming contagious.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're ahead. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Zaza Pachulia.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
The Western Conference crown is going to be theirs, and he's the #1 reason why. As clutch a performance you could ask for in a game with everything on the line. .30 seconds left in the game. Livingston, that's good.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
And, you know, this is what's needed at this point in the game, Greg. The great teams know how to close it out.
There's Green with the 3, and another 3 for Houston.
And, guys, you got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, frustrating to say the least. I mean, don't even know why they're trying anymore. This one is a wrap.
And the series has been won.
You know, they had to battle through the very tough Western Conference, but they were able to survive the test and earn a trip to the finals.
From day one, this was their goal. Make it to the finals. But really, this is just the beginning for them.
Exactly. And, you know, they'll take a moment to kind of bask in victory here, but it won't be a long one. They know they've got a very tough opponent coming for them out of the East, and they're going to get straight to business in terms of prep for the finals.
Still, they get to celebrate tonight, and they've earned it as champions of the West. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.